It's warming up really nice outside right now. We've got some good weather to get out and do some things. And one of the jobs we want to think about doing this time of the year is applying our crabgrass preventer. As you know, in the summertime, crabgrass can really take over a lawn. It can really ruin it, make it look bad. It is a summer annual weed, which means it only lives during the summertime for a single season. However, during that single season, it's producing all kinds of seed that will be there for the following year. And that's what we're going after when we apply crabgrass preventer. We want to keep those seeds from germinating the following summer. You won't kill crabgrass with your crabgrass preventer. You will prevent it by trying to take out as many of those seeds as possible. Now, the key to applying crabgrass preventer effectively is doing it at the right time of the year, and a great way to know it's the right time is to check on forsythias. If you have a forsythia bush in your home, or if you know somebody who has one, somebody that you drive by on the way to work every day or something, take a look at that. When you see it's in bloom, that's the time to apply the crabgrass preventer, and then from there it's just a matter of following the directions and getting it applied properly. It'll go a long way toward helping your lawn that summer. Now, it's very important to understand, number one, if you apply crabgrass preventer to very young desirable grasses, even if they're fescue or other species, you can destroy, you can kill those. You can also damage the seed if you apply seed too soon after applying crabgrass preventer. So check the label, look for restrictions like that. It's also important, the best offense is a good defense in your lawn. If you want to control weeds, the best thing you can do is have a healthier lawn. Apply some seed in the spring if necessary, ideally in the fall. But when you see those bare spots, that's where crabgrass gets a foothold, and that's where the trouble starts. So do as much prevention as possible on the side of improving your grass, but also when it's time to apply crabgrass preventer, do that too. We'll look into the package right now. The first thing you want to make sure you realize is that crabgrass preventer is a pesticide. Now, this particular product has fertilizer included with it. You can see that has a high dose of nitrogen. That's going to give you a quick early green up in your lawn. But ultimately, this is a pesticide, and the label is considered legal material, and you must abide by what the label requires you to do. If not, you can not only have problems with your outcome in the yard, but you could also run into some legal problems. Another thing you want to take into consideration when you're buying a crabgrass preventer product is the brand name. Now, different brands don't make any difference as long as the active ingredient is the same. Just like medications that you can buy, pesticides and other similar agricultural products are available in a generic form. Once you have that same active ingredient, it doesn't really matter what brand name is on the label. That's why when people ask me if there's a certain product I recommend, I'm going to give them a big long chemical name, unfortunately, which you can see on this label, but that's what is doing the work in that product, and that's what you need to pay for. The final step in applying your crabgrass preventer is to get your spreader set on the correct setting. You'll have a label on the package that shows several different popular models of spreaders and a setting that will be used to spread the product with that particular spreader. Once you've set that at the right location, you just pour the product into the spreader and then you head out and spread it along the lawn. Now, the important thing to do is make sure that your passes don't overlap and that you don't have gaps between passes. Instead, make sure that each pass lines up right against the edge of the previous one. So that's it. Those are the basics of applying crabgrass preventer. Just keep those simple tips in mind. If you have any further questions, you'd like to know more, of course, you can still call us at the office at 789-8108 or email me at this address, or you can also check out a publication that UK has online about controlling crabgrass.